Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to Train Sim World. Today we're going to be picking up basically where we left off in that new Amtrak DLC. We're going to be using the Amtrak SW1000R switcher today. As you can see here, we got a scenario called New York Nuisance. Rescue a faulty ACS-64 at Newark Penn. Haul it back to Sunnyside for maintenance. That's what we're going to be rolling with today. We did this one the last time, the back to front, which we couldn't finish for some reason because the train kind of just went straight into emergency. I don't know why it did, it just kind of did. So we're going to go ahead and start this one and see if we can complete it today. Alright, New York Nuisance. So here we have our SW1000R right here up in front, AMTK 793. Information over the radio reports that a locomotive that has completed a passenger service has a fault. Unfortunately, we don't have any electric locomotives in a suitable state. So that kind of sucks, to be honest. I'm going to have to come up back over here, climb up the steps, open the door, and we're going to sit in the engineer seat this time. We're going to set the engine run to on. Generator fuel is going to go on as well, and the control fuel pump on. Brake goes in emergency. Automatic brake goes in. Now set it to release. Boom. Hold the engine startup switch until the engine is starting, which is here. There it goes. Oh. There we go. Wait for the main reservoir to charge, which I believe is not that. So, these right here, main reservoir. Alright, independent brake goes to full application. Fully release the handbrake. That's kind of cool that you actually have to like release it this way, which I think is kind of awesome. Released. Insert the reverser handle, which is there. Set it to forward. Independent brake goes to release. And apply some throttle and reach 2 miles an hour. There we go. Let's go ahead and turn on those headlights as well. Want them up in the, that might, I don't see why the headlight's not turning on. But we gotta head over to New York Penn, track 14. Last time we were on 15, now we're heading to 14. We got cab light we want on, number lights we'll just keep on. I don't know what that is. Yeah, we want it switching, cab fan to keep it turned on, I guess, step light on. Turn that on, I guess, I don't know. Did I mess with any of this? No. So yeah, it looks like the headlight does not turn on for this, so I don't know what to do about that one. Yeah, I don't know, the headlight doesn't turn on, so I don't really know what to do about that one unless I'm doing it wrong, because rear would be back here. It looks like they're on, but they don't illuminate on the thing, which is kind of weird, but oh well. It's kind of different. Looks like there's the fan. It actually turns on too, that's pretty fucking cool. There's the light. I don't know what that is, but we'll go ahead and shut the door. Let's look behind us. We'll go ahead and apply some brake now. Maybe a little lone switcher move. It actually looks pretty cool. I like this. I do really enjoy this DLC, just not because Amtrak's my favorite railroad, but just because I enjoy tiny, small little DLCs like this. It is raining, but we'll open up the windows a little bit. It's not raining too hard, or we don't even need the wipers, so we're good. We'll just, yeah, throttle's already in idle, so. Now, the one thing I do not know is if I have to set my own switches. It didn't say anything about setting switches, so I'm assuming no. But in reality, I don't really know. Because you can also open up a door over here, but you can't really do anything unless you duck and cover, basically, which is kind of cool. So get back in that engineer seat. It's kind of difficult to see the track. Yeah, it's like very, very difficult to see the track from the switchers. You kind of see we're kind of very high up as well, but we're also very, very, very low to the ground, so it's very difficult to see. I don't know if any of y'all actually realized that when you were playing this, but there's a service right there. Two different trains. There's one that's ended right there, and there's one that keeps going, or two. But yeah, I don't really know what the interior of these Amtrak switchers look like, but I feel like Dovetail did an amazing job, attention to detail on this. Now, if only this was actually made for just regular Train Simulator 2019, that'd be pretty cool too, because that way I can actually do more with the Metroliner cab coach than just driving on the Northeast Corridor like it's intended to do. But we're about 3.2 miles away. Like I said, I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing any switches or not. Doesn't seem like it. So looks like we're all going to be running on a restricting signal. Yeah, knocked that one down. As y'all saw that, we knocked that one down. But yeah, I'm assuming we don't have to deal with our own switches, since it looks like everything is basically aligned for us. And we are going 3.1 miles, so it's going down. So yeah, I guarantee you that our switches are aligned for us in this scenario. But I'm assuming that the next one, the shunting one, they're not going to be. So, but I could be wrong though. I could very easily be wrong, but I don't know. And I do want to apologize if my voice is like quiet, or if it gets like quiet then it's loud. That's my microphone. I have that new HyperX microphone, and it's been giving me a little bit of some issues. I'm still trying to adjust settings and stuff on it. I did test it out, but then ever since then I guess I must have done something, so the mic is a little bit screwy at times now. I don't understand why, but it should be fine, I'm hoping. It's just I'm talking very, very quietly too, so that doesn't really help me out much at all either. Let's go ahead and apply some more brake. There we go, because I don't want to get above 8 miles an hour, because that's the cutoff. Even though there's no cab signaling in this locomotive, I still don't want to be speeding as much. So we can set it to valve to passenger freight, because freight and passenger both have different braking systems. So yeah, as you can see here, we don't want to be a runaway locomotive either. Yeah, so this is the exact same way we went the last time, I believe. So we just got to hook up to our locomotive. I don't know if we're actually hooking up a service or if it's just the locomotive. I'm assuming it's the whole service. I'm assuming it's just the locomotive. But like they said, they don't have any extra on the spare, so I'm just wondering if they're just going to do the whole consist and bring it to the yard, while the ACES locomotive has failed. So. Or ACS locomotive has failed, not the ASCES. That's the signaling system, or the alerter system, I should say. Alright, so we're going to be entering the station on an approach, it looks like. Or in New York Penn on an approach. So we got about a few hundred yards to till our speed changes down to 15 miles an hour. So. Alrighty, so we are now entering New York Penn. We're going to be looking for track 14. We're going to be carrying a broken down service. We're going to have to stop there before we end up coupling onto it. So I'm assuming we're going to have to do some stuff in the locomotive, set it to trail and everything like that. So unless the previous engineer has already done that, but I don't know off the top of my head, so we're going to have to find that out. We're going to have to set our light to reverse as well, or our headlight to the rear of the unit as well, just so we can see back this way. I'm going to end up opening this door just because it's easier to see this way than with that dirty window. So, but at least they actually added the dirty windows, which was kind of nice. It's kind of a nice touch that they got that going on as well. So, but I don't see anything on 14 at all. So I don't know if we're supposed to... Oh, I see it now. I see it now. So we got a clear entering the platform. With a train on the track already, entering on a clear is a completely different scenario for us. Because normally we won't enter this on a clear. Unless we're moving on to 15, which I don't think so. Nope, we're not, so... I don't want to be blocking main or track 15 either, so. So looks like we're going to be getting up on the platform here. Good stop, Amtrak. Contact dispatch before proceeding past danger. Proceed at restricted speed. Coupled to formation. Cool. So we got our... permission to pass that restricted speed. Couple onto this locomotive over here. Now I can't actually see how far we are from it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to control it from here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to control it from outside here, this outside view. I wish there was like a free roam view, but there's not. Let's go ahead and stop right here for our safety stop. Alright, let's go ahead and couple onto this bad boy. 1 mile an hour. Good hook. Neutral. Full application. Boom. Gonna wait for a moment so that our air can transfer over to their train. Or their air can transfer over to our train. So we're gonna uncouple this locomotive from the rest of its consist, it looks like. That should be fun. That should be very, very fun to do. And we're stuck. Looks like the locomotive has an issue with the pantograph. Haul this loco back to the facility. Sunnyside, tied down to maintenance facility. Yeah, I would, but we're kind of stuck. Alright, so here we are back. I had to go and restart this scenario too because I accidentally fell in the cracks over here. And that kind of fucked me up on everything, so. But yeah, we're going to unlock that. I'm not going to lock it back up again. So, we'll see what's going on with the locomotive. Objective complete. Looks like the locomotive has an issue with the pantograph. Haul this loco back to Sunnyside and tie it down at the maintenance facility. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to turn up the marker lights on this. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the marker lights just for safety reasons. to let them know it's the end of our train there. Looks like we are, yep, we're good. It's all got diesel powered things. Brakes are released on these cars, which is not good. So we're going to go ahead and see if I can find the handbrake on these bad boys. I thought the handbrakes were out here, unless it's on the other side. So I'm going to go ahead and set the handbrakes on these cars, and there we go, so they don't start moving on us. Just because that'd be a very bad thing. The brakes are all released, yes, but I don't want anything happening while I'm towing the locomotive. I don't want these cars flowing out on the main line as a runaway, so we're going to go ahead and do that just in case. But ooh, the cafe car looks nice. It's even got a cash register. That's pretty cool. Looks just like an actual cafe. So we're going to have to set the handbrakes on every single car that we have stopped here, and then we'll just have whoever the next train crew is, we'll leave them in the notes saying that, hey, your handbrakes are all released, or all applied. You'll have to release them. And I'm going to leave the vestibule doors open as well, just so they know. But we're going to keep the doors locked and secured like that. Cool. So let's go ahead and we'll close this. Oh, get out of this way. Shut that. The marker lights on here? No, there's no lights on. So the cars aren't powered on their own power right now, but they are their handbrakes are on. So they should not be rolling anywhere as far as I know. Now, if there's a malfunction with one of the handbrakes and the car starts rolling, it's just going to get stopped, because the rest of it will just be dragging the rest of the train, which I know it's not going to want to do. So, without further ado, that dude just spawned in right in front of me. I don't know if y'all saw that. But we're going to hop into here. I'm going to shut this door behind me. Shut that door. There we go. And now let's go ahead and bring this back to Loco Siding 4. Let's go ahead and hop in the back here. Right there. Cool, 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 cool. Got our thing on rear. Let's do this. Signal is a clear. Released. 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 Handbrake is released. Put that back to switching. You're released and so are you. I don't understand. Unless I have to do something with this locomotive. I might have to set its braking to trail. Reverser's out. I need a couple of these bad boys back on, did it? Okay, that's weird. Y'all saw it started moving when I hooked these back up, but then it didn't want to move anymore. There we go. So now we should be good. There we go. So now we're completely unhooked from our train. That is locked. Let's go ahead and see if... Yeah, guys, I don't know. I really don't know. It's not letting me move. I even went in and released all the handbrakes on the cars, even though I'm not really coupled onto the cars, and my locomotive's still not moving. But it shows that it's not even on either. So I'm wondering if I need to just shut it off. So let's see. Yeah, I don't know. It won't even start back up again, so I guess that's going to go ahead and call it an episode, guys. Really hope you guys enjoyed. Smash that like button if you did. Drop a comment down below letting me know what you think of the video. Hit that subscribe button. You guys are amazing. Make sure you guys follow me on all social medias, Discord, Twitter, all that fun stuff. And I will catch you guys here on the next video. Peace.